McLaren finally lets us in their new P1 supercar. Alfa reveals their production 4C sports car, although we've pretty much seen it already. Mercedes shows us all of the CLA45 AMG. Rolls teases their Wraith coupe again. And Tesla has been using the first Model S owners as expensive experiments. Plus, some Norwegians take their sports cars for some fun on an icy lake. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and you are watching Fastlane Daily on a regular Thursday. There's nothing to do with hearts or chocolates or anything of that nature around here. By now, we've seen pretty much every angle of McLaren's upcoming P1 supercar before its Geneva Auto Show debut. Hell, it's literally been overkill, actually. But the interior has remained a mystery until now. We finally got clear images of the cabin, and it's very well clean. In fact, it's so clean that you literally can't confuse the single objective of this car, which is to drive very fast. That's probably a good thing. No need to be distracted when you're going over 150 miles per hour. From the narrow seats to the single panel center stack to the digital dash, it all just sort of says, drive me, but don't get too comfortable. Because as Sweet Brown says,
ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. Hey, maybe Sweet can be my Valentine.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, no time for that either, huh? Okay. All right, so these are the first official images of the Alfa Romeo 4C coupe. Just like we thought, it looks almost exactly like the concept and can be described using one word: sexy. Yeah. 1.8-liter turbo making 237 ponies plopped in the middle will power it. And with a weight of just over 2,000 pounds, it should hit 60 in 4.5 seconds. Not going to be cheap, though, starting at around $76,000 US. But it will be exclusive, so it's got that going for it. All right. Mercedes has taken the wraps off their CLA45 AMG, and the first thing you'll notice is that it doesn't look much different from the regular CLA with the performance package, and this one being a hatchback, of course. The distinctions are the carbon fiber front splitter and the light aluminum wheels. Oh, and the 2-liter turbo engine making about 350 ponies, which are managed by a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. It will get to 60 in about 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, thanks to that 4MATIC all-wheel drive setup, and I want one. So Mercedes, if you could just send one over, I'd appreciate it.
That's 4 seconds for those who don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, 4 seconds for you who don't speak Spanish. Some quick Rolls-Royce news. They released another teaser of its upcoming Ghost Coupe, aka the Wraith, ahead of its Geneva Auto Show debut. The silhouette of its ass end doesn't show much, especially not the 608 horsepower 6.6-liter V12 that's in the front. And that monstrous engine is required to move this 5,000-pound behemoth forward. All right. Speaking of forward, let's move forward.
Sure.
The Tesla Model S is an amazing achievement. That's just the truth. But as with all innovations, there's bound to be some initial quirks. Now, you hope they figure these out before the product goes into production, but, that doesn't always happen. The first owners of the brand new all-electric sports sedan are experiencing some issues, and they have basically turned into beta testers for Tesla's tech. Because as of now, there are a slew of reported issues, apparently thousands, most of which are dealing with the center touchscreen, the trick door handles, charging issues, and general fit and finish concerns. Tesla, you're still a good brand and all, but you certainly have yourself a bit of a Kirk Cameron. A growing pain.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, real quick, if you plan on buying one of these new 2013 SRT Vipers, too bad. The first 800 built have sold already. They're sold out. The convertible version will be out in a few years if that's more your style. Okay? If you like the Roadster, then you can get one still. And we're going to wrap up today's show with a high and a low point. First, the low. This is the first documented 2014 Corvette Stingray crash on public roads. It apparently hit a barrier in Arizona, then smacked into a rock wall, and that's all we know. It sucks to be that guy who was driving it. Yeah. Now, the high. This 6-minute video is full of Norwegian Hoonage of some amazing cars and a bike on a frozen lake. There's even a Fisker Karma thrown in there for good measure. We think you'll enjoy every bit of it. The link is in the description, and you're welcome. Okay? Let me tell you guys something. That's going to be it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. We are on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Instagram. Also, we have T-shirts, and we have an FLD app. Got through that one pretty quick, huh? All right. Valentine's Day, Schmalentine's Day. That's what I say. I'm a rapper too. McLaren finally lets us there. That's not what I want to say. Alfa reveals their production 4C sports car. All right. Rolls teases their Wraith coupe again. Wraith. Alfa reveals their production 4C sports car, although sports call? What a dick.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane.